Are you ready for this craziness?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you have so much confidence.
Oh man, after doing some of my bees.
Yeah? Easy peasy? Good. I'm glad. All right, this one looks like she's sleeping.
Hey girl, wake up.
She's like, why? You woke me up? I was resting. I'm going to open this.
Climb aboard. Okay. You're there for the ride.
You're going to fall off. Oh, I got ants. More ants. This is...
Found something sweet right there.
Now, they were here last time, but they were making like a little line all the way over there.
Yeah.
How would you deal with something like this?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Sprinkle some cinnamon. Just sprinkle
cinnamon on there.
Okay, good to know.
Ants don't like cinnamon.
All
In
right.
fact, you could sprinkle a whole perimeter in cinnamon.
Got you. Okay, we'll do that. So last time, I don't know what happened to them, but I started on this edge and I started going in, and by the time I got to this point, they were gone. But all right, we got a lot to do.
Hold on. Are these ant things?
Yeah, those are ant larvae. They're just...
I've never seen that.
They're just making their young right on top of the slats.
Okay.
Fun.
But the nice thing is you can take those off and blast them. And
yeah, I might just when we get to that point, I'm just gonna dump them.
Yeah.
And then maybe come back out later on and do the sprinkling of the cinnamon. I got lots of cinnamon, so I don't know where the follower board is.
There, good shot. Good shot.
That was a good one. I know.
That's it.
Yeah, I know. There's a look at that. There. Ooh, is that a wax moth? Is that what a wax moth looks like?
Yes, that's wax.
Oh, jerk! Kill it. Oh no! Don't like to see that as soon as you open the door.
Well, better to see it then than not see it.
Look, and I see mold. Oh no, that's not mold. Okay, you know what that is? It looks like mold. It's not. Remember when I said I was out here doing a treatment in the rain?
Oh yeah.
I took the oil pans out, and they got water mixed in with that. So that's what that is. I'm gonna lift up all of these, or at least to this, because I'll tell you what I noticed in myself is I don't leave myself enough space. To we need to really move the follow board down, so that we can work with them.
Hi, girls.
Hi, yeah. They propolized it a little bit.
Follow board's looking a little easier to work.
Yeah, well, Linda put those rubber gasket things on the edge, and that seems to be definitely easier. Try not to smash the bees that have decided to stay over there. Okay, so they are drawing that side out. They're touching it. She looks tired, doesn't she? Oh, and then she's off. They've propolized these like a lot. The slats, they've gotten to work.
Some colonies make more propolis than other colonies.
Yeah, you say propolis?
Propolis.
I say propolis.
Well, I don't want to get them confused with an airplane part.
I know, and I think it's just because I do photography, so I'm used to saying props.
Oh, okay.
So it's just more natural for me to say propolis.
Propolopolis.
So we've got resources on this one.
Why, you girls are doing great.
Yeah. They haven't drawn the other side out.
Which is not unusual.
Right, okay.
Oh, this is one of your fun 5.
Yeah. There should be 4 more left in here. And one of them we can take out of the queen excluder cage at this point. Because it's it should be enough time that the brood will have emerged at this point. And I do have a calming cloth. Look at all these ants.
You got a built-in calming cloth right here.
Yeah, I know.
That's actually not a bad idea, too. you can pull a frame out and then
put the slats down.
Put the slats down on the ones that you're.
But then I kind of forget how far I am. Along I am.
A lot of brood.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of surprising to have brood this far out.
I'm telling you. Carol is a beast mode.
All it needs is a brood. There's Carol.
Where?
Right in front of me.
Oh. Oh, yeah. And there's looks like a queen cup right here and maybe right here.
Queen cup is not charged.
That's good.
Neither one of them.
Neither one of them. So there's how many? There's one.
Two. I saw two.
Two
queen cups.
Okay.
Just queen cups.
Okay. I just, like I said, Ron, I feel like it's a ticking swarm time bomb.
I don't feel, I don't get that feeling yet.
Okay, good. Okay. Good gracious, the ants are everywhere now. They've picked up their young and they're moving them on all directions. If we were starting down here, I'd pick up this slat and just dump it, but... Alright, so we've seen Carol. She's doing great. This one looks like, what, resources? And there's brood on this side.
Wow.
I'm telling you, Ron.
I would have to see that in my hives.
Yeah? You want to borrow Carol for a little bit?
Kind of like studying out your...
Yeah, yeah. I will definitely come back out here with the
cinnamon.
Yeah, the cinnamon.
Yeah. You do that, and you won't see these.
Oh my gosh, I have one inside my veil. An ant. The ant made its way inside my veil.
And then they don't seem cranky like you.
We're showing. Maybe it's because it's just not sunny. I don't know if you got one on your glove. What was this one? This one's brood. Beautiful new brood. I think this is one of the newer frames I actually put in last week.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get her to quit laying eggs when she hangs out on that. Maybe she likes a frame. It smells like her old home.
Yeah. It could be. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as... I keep moving those down because David was like, move it down and phase it out. And I keep moving them down, but she just keeps following it.
Yeah.
More brood. It's beautiful though. Like, look at that frame.
The biggest issue with this is you can't get the honey off the frame.
No, you can't.
I would almost like...
Got stuck.
It'd be nice to build a queen excluder.
I'm gonna... You can.
Yeah.
You can, and so...
Put a queen excluder in, and then get this frame out from her...
Yeah.
Away from
That's
her.
an idea. That is definitely an idea. What I was going to do is wait a year or two, because what you're supposed to happen, this is what they say is supposed to happen. Near the entrance is where they're supposed to have...
Stores.
No, actually, they're brood, and then they're supposed to phase out to the honey, right?
Yeah,
and so
that's what surprised me. As soon as I get there,
yes.
Brood.
So
I was expecting honey.
I was too. So I'm gonna give it a year or two just to figure it out, because you're not supposed to really need a queen excluder with this type of hive. But that being said, they do make one that you can cut down to fit and slide between the between the frames.
I would say even if you, that would work.
So I might just, this might be just a learning year for me. Yeah. And, you know, I went in, you know, with the hope of maybe getting a frame or two of honey, but it not being like the main goal. Yeah. Ooh, are they pinging?
Yeah, they're pinging because I pinged the bee. And so that moved more than that.
I'm gonna smoke you a little bit.
See now, and the other thing too, they're going to put their brood on what they consider the warm cell.
Mm.
So,
I'm wondering
now,
if
now there's no brood.
Right. Interesting. So that's a resource one. So we've got resource, brood, 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 resource.
Yeah, I would only necessarily keep track. Well,
this is a learning.
The brood frames have resources on them because they always
right. I'm just talking about strict resources.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's see. They're getting a little bit. You want me to smoke them?
Yeah, you can smoke a little.
Give them a little bit of smoke.
Yeah. What happened was I as soon as I took this
and got a bee.
And I got a bee, and then that is
alarm.
That's what fired them.
Mm. I keep waiting to smell that banana smell people talk about.
I haven't smelled it, but
have you?
This is a nice heavy frame.
Yes.
Oh, this is a 5. This is a medium frame.
And I think what looks like a queen cup on the other side.
I can't change my grip.
I know. Oh, sorry. Oh, you were waiting for me.
No,
sorry.
I wasn't necessarily waiting.
Ooh, this one's heavy. See, it's right there. They're kind of climbing.
No, like I said, it's a heavy.
This might be one of the ones I left.
But man, it's got. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that one out the other end.
So it doesn't look charged.
Okay, this one?
That one does not look charged.
Oh, okay.
Can you see it? I don't know.
Dave has a formula as to
how many
frames you absolutely need. Like a queen lays so many eggs a day, and there's so many frames in a deep frame.
I thought he said 12. I thought he said 12 brood frames for deep frames.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna, unless we keep going and we find that maybe they're backfilling.
That sounds about right. 12 sounds about right for deep.
Okay, no other queen cups or anything.
And there's pretty much.
You see that? There's a couple of. Are those new guys coming out?
That's an emerging. Might be an emerging drone.
Why is it not moving?
Yeah, because rusting.
That one's moving. You see that one that's coming out with its head out?
Yeah.
Then there's another one they're stepping on.
Yeah.
But they are fine. That looks fine?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay.
I mean, here's like here too.
Yeah. Are they chewing that open or?
Up. Well, if the nurse bees are chewing it open, it means they think there might be an issue.
Look at that one down there. You see that?
That one?
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's moving.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, that one right there. That seems weird to me. No?
Nah, I'm just so used to it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I tend not to micromanage my bees or judge their behavior.
Give them some leeway. So one of my plans is don't judge me. The oil pans are really grody. Oops, sorry, ladies. And I plan on cleaning the oil pans today and dumping those out. And then refreshing it.
Almost looks like a fun tag.
I do notice that sometimes they kind of go around in a circle. They're so confused.
And then you look and they're all looking.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, go over the bar. You'll see them. You'll see them come up.
Oh,
with your movement here. Look, they're already doing it. Got it? Okay. More brood.
Frame. My goodness. Yeah, you're gonna have. Yeah,
This is what I'm saying.
It's. In 2 weeks, I'd expect them to actually, if they haven't started already, to actually start filling swarm cells.
Oh, jeez. Don't be mad. That fast movement. They didn't like it. You in 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, you said?
In about 2 weeks, just because I'm seeing so much brooding.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's like, what did we say? 12 frames.
12 frames, and we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 8 frames so far.
Yeah.
Brood.
You know, so it's kind of like easy. Are you going to take out any?
I don't know how to split, so I don't have another hive to split it in.
Honey frames?
Am I going to take out any honey frames?
Yeah.
If they gave me honey, then...
You mean a frame that with honey and no brood is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Now,
what were you indicating? I mean, if they give me honey, then great.
Yeah. See, now this one, they're not really...
I put this...
eggs.
Eggs.
This one's full of eggs on this side.
I just put... that is one of the newer frames I just put in.
I was about to say, oh, there's a frame they haven't done anything with.
They're getting a little... They're starting to get very focused on my face. Do you want me to smoke it?
Just a no. See now.
Now they're irritated?
Yeah, it irritates them a little bit.
Okay.
I just don't use a lot of
smoke. Smoke, okay.
So this is
here. Let me get this, and this is about the part where I put like this pillowcase on top of them.
Phone 944.
She said 11. Where do you want to go in sideways?
I was just trying to get out of the way of
Oh,
this was
oh,
put this one out.
We're in the camera though, Ron. Now we can't see. Yeah.
I'm in the camera view.
Yeah.
All right. The camera's seeing my best side.
Yeah. So this is another medium frame.
Lots of stores. And then the top part is...
I see a queen cup on this side. What do you got? I think that I see a queen cup under here. Are those considered queen cups? They're kind of sideways and down.
The one that's facing down would be queen cups.
There's one over here too.
There's another one on this side here.
Are they charged?
No.
Lady.
I mean, you're in really good shape right now.
Yeah? Should we remove any of those queen cups?
Maybe next week.
Okay. Got it. They very much propolized these. They're doing a good job. Oh, stick to my hand. You like to do sideways?
No, I'm standing a little bit away from the smoke, and I feel I can get a little. My hands are.
Got you.
Instead of
reaching like this, you kind of go over it. Got you.
It felt like a convenient place to stand.
Gotcha.
Okay, no brood. Oh no, wait, eggs. The whole bottom's eggs.
Just kidding.
Yeah, eggs. Whole bottom eggs. My goodness.
There's a newbie. Look at that.
So 20. Let's see, 20.
We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're at 11 frames so far, brood.
Well, 11 frames would be nothing but brood.
Okay.
I think is the
idea.
How many cells are on 12 frames?
A little over. Well, on a deep, it's over a little over 6,000.
Yeah.
More brood.
Nice brood pattern. Now I'm getting into more pollen.
Wow, that's a beautiful frame on that side. Look at that.
Yeah.
Looks so good. I also want to check out like the front of the door. You got it? Just in, when we get down to there.
Yeah.
I just want to see if there's any moisture or wetness coming in when we get down to that point. You want to borrow some bees?
Hello, girls.
More brood.
Yeah, that's brood. Bees playing tug of war at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going to be exploding in another couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, I've been saying that for weeks.
But you're not. I'm not seeing a propensity of swarm cells.
Like any swarm cells. Now, I think we're getting closer to the point of the frames where I couldn't check. It was down this way that I kind of stopped checking. So I am very interested to see what's on these last 6 to 7 frames. More brood.
When these guys start hatching, man.
I'm telling you, Ron, I literally have been saying that for weeks now because they have been like this for weeks.
If this does swarm, do not worry. But here's what I would do. If it did swarm, immediately after it swarmed, I would just come in and take out all
the queen cells,
any queen cells left.
Okay.
Although you don't really want to lose.
I love.
I'm going. Okay, what's your, oh,
Carol.
Carol. You don't want to lose Carol.
I know. I love Carol. She's doing such a fantastic job. She's like too good. She's too good at her job.
Yeah, and that's how I felt about the queen I got from Lynn.
Mm-hmm. Look, there's some ants right there.
Do something about these ants.
Yeah, I definitely will. I mean, who knows? That could be also adding some stressors to the bees that they don't.
Now here,
want them.
As soon as I separated these, I pulled some honey cells.
Some cells, yeah. Like I said, this is probably these have not been checked in probably 2 weeks. See, now doesn't this seem like they're backfilling it?
Yeah, they are backfilling. I mean, this side here is all bee bread, and then honey.
Hold up, let me see this real quick. Does that look like a queen cup that got chewed?
I'm trying to see what you're seeing. Oh,
right here.
That one down there.
What's going on there?
What's there's bees in there
inside the cell?
There she comes out.
Now, what is that about?
No, that's just wonky.
Just wonky comb that they.
Woo!
Scared me.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared, Kelly. Don't be scared. You're right.
These bees,
I need you to be around all the time. You're like my anti-anxiety person.
These
Don't
bees
be scared.
are a wonderful gift from God.
Yes.
They are God's creatures, and God's going to take care of them, whether they're in your hive, somebody else's hive, or up in a tree.
True, true, true.
So now we're getting down to they're not building the comb out a lot.
There's a couple of brood, but not that much. This is where I think they're backfilling. Because it looks like the brood is coming out and then they're putting nectar or pollen in it. So it's kind of like they went opposite. I'm wondering if maybe eventually Carol will move down this way.
It depends on, well, bees are going to do what bees do.
Absolutely.
I don't know if she would or not.
This is
Knowing
definitely
Carol as much as I know her, and maybe she would come back down this way.
Yeah. She's a pro layer.
Oh, heavy.
Yeah, this one looks like it's got some, not even the eyebrows built out. There's a ton of...
Yeah, this has got honey all the way down. There's no brood, period.
There's a little bit of brood on this side. Just a small amount. Just a small amount on the bottom side.
Small patch.
So do you think that theory is correct, that they're kind of backfilling it with nectar and pollen?
Backfilling is when when the brood emerges, and instead of putting eggs in, they put stores in.
Okay.
Now,
wouldn't you feel like that's kind of like what they're doing a little bit? Oh, sorry. I've run out of...
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's what it kind of looks like it is that they're doing.
It seems to me...
I've run out of pillowcase.
It feels like they've chosen that end to be the warm side, and
which is interesting
because they're putting more brood.
Mm.
And then here, see, they haven't even filled out the comb entirely.
You're right.
Down here, and this is nothing but nectar.
Okay.
Both sides. No, there's not even
eggs.
Pollen on this.
Oh, no pollen. So that's so funny. So yeah, they're doing the opposite of what I anticipated.
And then, and bees will do that. This one. Now, what I would do, I would take this one out.
Okay.
Put it on the other end.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry. It slipped. It slipped out of my hand. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. That one should be totally...
That's totally...
nectar.
There's actually some drone comb.
Really?
Which almost makes me think laying workers on this end.
Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, Ron.
Okay, we're going to take this frame out.
Oh, hold on. Let me fit this in here. I do see some drone. Do you think?
Well,
there's a lot more on that side.
To me, that just looks old. Because I know Carol didn't get in there and lay those.
No. So this has been in here for...
From day one?
No.
No? Okay.
No, this is 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay, then...
About 2 weeks.
Then those could be some Carol's.
But I would think by this time that these guys would have emerged at least. Because those are worker.
Yeah. You know what I would do is I'd shake the bees off of this and put this frame in your freezer.
You think so?
Yes.
I've given it enough time.
Yeah.
The ones that haven't emerged.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. The ones that I mean, you got more than enough bees, more bees than you know what to do with.
Right.
After freezing.
You're right.
After freezing for 48 hours, minimum. I mean.
Oh, he's got honey on him. Nectar.
After freezing for 48 hours minimum, then what you could do is take take it out and basically take the wax out, and you can crush it and get the honey out, or you can just extract. Well, I don't know if I'd want to extract with the
with the brood.
The brood in it. But if you do extract it, you can give the honey back to the bees.
Oh, what I've been doing is freezing these frames and then just giving them back to Diane.
Yeah, that works too.
So, my next question is, are we using this queen cage, or are we taking it out? Like, are we going to put any more medium frames in? It would have...
okay.
We might have to cut off the bottom burr comb is the thing.
Yeah.
To fit any more medium frames in here.
It'd be good to cycle the medium frames out.
They are the bane of my existence in this hive. All right, cool. So yeah, I think how many It was like only like maybe 2 or 3 that we saw that just had nectar on it, right?
Yeah.
Down there at the end.
Yeah.
And the rest were all
seemed like all had some brood on them.
Yeah. Okay. If you need to, there's a hive thing down right behind you. Frame holder. You think that'll fit? Ron, you brave. I'm afraid it's gonna get smushed. You want me to lift the cage out and you can see?
Nope.
All right, you're doing it. Does it sit? I don't think it sits, Ron. Oh my goodness. All right, you made it fit. You made it fit. Now, do you like it that far up against the edge, or do you want to move the...
I want it, yeah.
You want it that close? It's in. It's too late. It's too late for that one.
Sorry, but I don't want you riling your sister.
Yeah, they might be riled.
So here...
And I've got a couple of frames here if you want to add them somewhere. We're adding that empty frame down to the very end, right? This empty one.
Yeah.
Right, to the end. Yes. And other than that... Now
what I might do...
What you got? What you got? What you got? What you thinking?
There was one of these frames where I picked up and I said, you know, I thought I might move this frame further in to get them to...
Start drawing it?
Draw it better.
Okay. Put that one in there.
But I don't like to do too much rearranging because the bees, we got it just the way we like it.
Yeah.
We came in and changed everything.
Right. I'm gonna look at the front. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of bearding on the front. And the door. Not like a ton, but I've seen more.
Yeah.
So the door, I don't see any moist. It doesn't look. Does it look wet? I don't think it looks wet either.
No, the door looks perfect.
Okay, good.
I want to make sure they're not crawling up my...
You okay?
Pant leg.
Oh no.
I did get a bee sting on my thigh once from a bee that crawled up my pant leg.
That? Oh, inside your pant leg. Oh gosh.
I'm glad he stopped.
There is one that's flying low and curious about...
I'm glad she stopped at my thigh.
Yeah, that might be dangerous. Okay. So other than that, they look okay. They look
great.
Better than okay. They're doing too good.
It's like looking at some of Lynn's colonies when they were bursting at the seams.
Yeah. They sort of move.
Oh, don't sting my face.
Do you want me to smoke your veil?
Smoke, please. Yeah.
Smoke.
Right in my face.
Don't breathe.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're still pinging at you.
Yeah, what I do is I bring it close, and when I get to a bee's width, then I slowly move it, and they move out of the way.
Okay.
They're not going to stand in the way of...
They are pinging you. I can hear them hitting your veil.
I'm so proud of you.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
You got such a healthy hive. Well, it's actually 2 healthy hives.
Too much healthy, I guess. Do you want to help me move that frame? This frame closer before I put this down. Sure. There's so many bees. There's so many bees, Ron. This is why I have anxiety coming into this hive. They're like too healthy.
You know something? I really do understand that anxiety. I know how I feel when I go into
Should we remove any of the queen cups before we?
No.
Okay, leave them. Maybe next week.
They're not. Yeah, it's a next week thing.
Okay.
Let them get settled in again.
Trying to.
That's right. I kind of like to go a long time between inspections.
So should I wait longer then? Is that something I should do then?
It's not a bad idea.
Between inspections? Oh, I cut that one in half. Sorry, lady.
They don't have to be inspected every week.
I just worry about
new beekeepers like to
do.
get in.
I was just told to go in every 7. Like, I thought I was going in not good enough because it's springtime, and David talks about swarming, and you know, you got to go in there within the first, like, every 10 days or something like that.
Well, the thing I've learned,
if you want to control,
thing about beekeeping is
being hands-on.
It's not a science, it's an art.
Right.
So you do some, and then you kind of know what you want to do, and then you just start doing what you, and then you listen to your bees. You let them teach you. You know, oh, no, don't. Come on, girl.
I think it's too late for her. She's lost.
Yeah, they are definitely protective when you.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? The farther down you get, and the more exposure, like, the hive is open, they get a little bit cranky.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's why we use calming cloths.
Right. And
now here's a phenomena just to draw your attention to here.
Yes, please.
See how fat they've made these frames, and they kind of fit in here. If you have frames pushed together that where there's no comb on one, that's what they're going to do. They'll likely draw out.
Will they eventually kind of even those?
No, not really.
Where do you want to put this one?
Just on
the very end?
Yeah.
Come on in.
Oh, what an experience.
Aha! Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Well, I get to the point where I have to ignore the buzzing. I got to ignore the pings, and I've just got to concentrate on what I'm doing.
Getting it through.
And that's exactly what I do when I start feeling anxiety, is I ignore the buzzing, ignore the pinging, and just work as
methodical
as I can to finish the job.
Right. The hive is closing. Oh, look at all the ants are right there. Look at that. They've moved to the top here. All right, I'm coming back out with cinnamon. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I don't have my mic, so hopefully you can hear me. But I'm heading down to the apiary. I have my cinnamon to fight the ants. I'm gonna sprinkle some cinnamon on the inside of Carol's hive to help with the ants, help get rid of the ants. And then I'm gonna go actually, I'm going to empty the oil pans on Wednesday when I do their 4th treatment. Let me angle you this way. Give my arm a rest. So I'm gonna sprinkle some cinnamon, empty the oil pans come Wednesday when I'm already taking out the oil pans anyways when I do their OA treatment. And then I'll replace the oil then. And other than that, my hair is kind of floofy. Dad, I love you all the time, every day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oop, there's a little butterfly. And I'll see you later. Bye.